कॉन्टिनेंट मीटिंग। जब मैं बोलना शुरू करता हूँ तब तो मेरी रिकॉर्डिंग शुरू होती है तुम्हारी, है? 2 मिनट पहले लगा लिया संतुष्ट है। Yes, Sudhakar, over to you for the opening remarks so that we can move ahead. Just inform us how you want to
Thank you, Dr. Saab.
lead this whole team. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Though originally we wanted to make it a Pan-Africa tournament also, apart from Pan-Africa training, we are now at a stage where we have decentralized and training alone is Pan-Africa, and the tournaments are going to take place on a decentralized basis, online basis. This is for the information of all the people concerned. There are about 76 people participating in the tournament, and 84 people are expected to join the training. So डॉक्टर साहब ने हमको जो हुक्म दिया था उससे जरा ज्यादा ही हमने कमा लिया है. So we are very much happy about the score, and I thank all the people participating now. And before we begin the prayer, which can be probably done by Dr. Jairam Bhai, I request Jairam Bhai also to give his opening remarks, and towards the end give his prayer also, and so that we begin the session. Jairam Bhai.
Om Pranam. Dr. Saab ka swagat hai, and all participants are most welcome. We start with our yoga protocol prarthana from Rigved. Om Samgachatvam Samvataram Samvomanasi Deva Bhagam
यथा पूर्वे
Sanjana
उपासते उपासते
Shanti Shanti
Shanti.
Once again, I repeat our English proverb: coming together is a beginning, working together is a progress, and keeping together is a success. With blessing from our Guru Satta Swami Ramdev Ji, our Honorable Guruji Dr. Jaidev Ji, and all board members of World Yogasana, we are giving the warm welcome to our first tournament training session. Om Pranam. Sudhakar bhai.
I request Dr. Jaideep Arya, the Secretary General of World Yogasana, to bless this gathering and give us a few words and directions in the course of this particular program, to be followed by the tournaments. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sudhakar ji. With the active participation of all the members of this continent, the yoga enthusiasts, the yoga trainers, the yoga teachers, yoga coaches, you are building a new community. I can say this is a new community, and our thrive is to develop Yogasana sport as a prime sport of our nation, our country. And African athletes are everywhere, whether it is Asian Games, Commonwealth Games, in Olympic Games, we see African athletes are above all due to their stamina, their hard work, their devotion and dedication towards their sport, their work. And this, I am not just praising you, but it is the reality. Who doesn't know the power of Bolt? He has created lot and lot of records in athletics, and Yogasana also falls in the athletics arena, athletic segment. And first of all, I congratulate Sudhakar ji, Jairam ji, Swati Ben, Aarti ji specifically, because they put the effort. They shoulder this responsibility to invite you all on a single platform and to develop Yogasana sports in African countries. We all know yoga is having 8 limbs. It is Ashtanga yoga. It starts from Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. Yogasana leads to Stephen and Maurice. Yeah, thank you. Yogasana means this is a competition of the postures only. Earlier, so many federations are there into this sports, so-called sports. But Government of India has just recognized this sports as a prime sports in India. Last 3 years, we are working on it. And we have developed a code of point, a whole structure in India. And now, above all, many countries are coming together. I visited Nepal and I have seen 7 countries are already on the board. South, I can say Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has announced Yogasana as a sports, official sports there in their country. In Middle East countries, Saudi Arabia is leading from the front. You can just imagine at a 100% Muslim country, they have chosen the path to develop Yogasana and embrace it as a prime sport in their country. And not only Saudi Arabia, Bangladesh, they have officially recognized Yogasana as a sport. Nepal. And 2 or 3 more countries are there. And moreover, what I am to congratulate the Uganda team, the Sudhakar ji. He came forward and it is his effort, and the guidance of under the guidance of Dr. Jairam Thakkar. They evolved this whole process. They came together and they formulated a MOU and they registered their body. Now, Yogasana Sports Association Uganda is a registered body and is affiliated to World Yogasana. Moreover, journeys did not stop here. They have committed that this team will create and will invite more than 10 countries on the roll. They will rope in 10 countries and they will establish a new federation there very soon. In 5 countries, we are working all together. 5 countries are coming together very soon. I'm very glad that Zambia, Tanzania, Nigeria, Uganda, and Nigeria, I've already told the Zambia, Tanzania, these 4 or 5 countries I remember, but some more countries are there which are coming all together to develop this Yogasana sport and to formulate a Yogasana body, first of all. Not only developing it, establishing a body is not the only thing which you have to do. We have to do so many things. The one thing is we have to provide the training to the athletes, to the coaches. We have to create a new group of persons, enlighten some people, sensitize some yoga enthusiasts, develop them and uplift them at the level of jury so that they can judge, they can come to know the main key points to judge the Yogasana postures and how it can be judged. They should know the names of the posture. They should know the key points of the posture. In which posture, which angle will be the best angle, should be given the perfect marks. All these things are to be taken care. I am saying that Stephen and Maurice have joined. Welcome, Stephen. Aarti ji have joined. Shivangi from Zambia and Adya Nair from India. Jasmine Saxena, Rajaya, Rihana, Aruhi. So many. Arya Thakur, Richard. Richard and Stephen, Swati ji, they tried. They have tried this game. They have introduced this game into some local schools of Africa, and they got very good response. Many students came forward and they have adopted this game and they tried to learn it from our videos, and they have started with Surya Namaskar with some local poses such as Vrikshasana, Tadasan, Makrasana, from very beginners. And when we came to know that after observing our COP, there was a hitch from the athletes that they cannot do it. So we have reconsidered our COP. Now we can assure you that we have chosen, we are going to develop our COP from the scratch onward, and we have introduced our IDY protocol first of all. For the beginners of the championships, the entry point will be very simple. In traditional game, there will be very simple postures so that everyone can come into it. There will be leg balance, hand balance, forward bending, backward bending, twisting, artistic pair, artistic single, artistic group, and rhythmic. So these are, I can say there are only 3 events. One is tradition, second is artistic, and third is rhythmic. And there are sub events. Many sub events falls in a tradition and 3 falls in artistic. And we are still working on it. And I have put my team on this work. I hope my research team will come back to me very soon and with their suggestions, and we will incorporate it. And Param Shraddha Swami Ramdev Ji Maharaj personally looking after all these. And after going through, we are having a 36 members team. More than 11 vice chancellors and chancellors are there into this. Many international champions are into it, and they are not only observing, they are going through all these postures and everything to get it done, finalize it very soon. And you have taken a historic step. Out of the whole world, African countries came forward under the leadership of Dr. Jairam ji and Sudhakar ji. They have decided to have a championship in the last week of the March. And from today onwards, we are going to have 1 hour our training session. Our coaches, our trainers are here. I'm going to introduce to all of you. Our athletes can come to know their coaches and their jury members. The senior most from our team is Mr. Abhijit Bose. He is a veteran from Army, basically, and he represents our Tamil Nadu chapter. Basically, he's a Bengali, but now he's residing in Tamil Nadu. He is having a very diverse background, but he is into it 100%. Second, I'm going to introduce Disha Tonk. Disha Tonk ji is also from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. She hails from Gujarat, Kutch. Basically, she is a Kutchi Gujarati. I think Sudhakar ji and Jairam ji will be convenient to talk to her. She can
Yes.
better explain the things in a local language. Many of you are from Gujarati families. They belong to Gujarat, and one of our key trainers is Dolly Thakur. She is a coach, physical education trainer from Delhi Public School DPS. She is teaching. She is training the athletes in Delhi in DPS school. I think many branches are there in African countries also. And DPS is a very renowned name here in India. You can just raise your hand, Dolly, so that they come to know that you are Dolly.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's she, Dolly Thakur. Disha, you can just raise and you just introduce yourself.
Namaste, good evening to everybody. I'm Disha Tank here.
Yeah. And Abhijit Bose.
Namaste to all. I'm Abhijit Bose, Bharat. Dhanyavad.
बहुत अच्छा अभिजीत जी. और now I am introducing my very budding champ of our Yogasana Bharat, Raghavendra from Andhra Pradesh. He's a good coach and he's a brilliant boy, and I have many hopes from him. And both of them, Dolly and Raghavendra, they are very convenient. They are doing their best. They are guiding our African team from last 2 months. And I have told them they have to prepare the passports. They have to apply for the visa, and they have to be there on the in the championship as early as possible. Over to you, Raghavendra. What's your? Just introduce yourself.
Salutations to the soul within all of you. Namaste. My name is Raghavendra. I am representing Andhra Pradesh state from southern part of India. So I've been one of the resource persons for the African Yogasana sports orientation program, and hopefully we are going to visit under the guidance and instructions of Yogasana Bharat and Honorable Secretary General Dr. Jaideep Aryaji. We are going to visit the African continent. So
And
we will
just,
be taking part of the
I'm going to just correct yourself. Now you are representing World Yogasana here. Basically, you are from Yogasana Bharat, but now in this platform, you are going to represent the World Yogasana.
Okay, Guru.
Right. Thank you all from my side. Apurva is here to coordinate us all. She is already working with you. She need not any introduction. So thanks to you and thanks to my team. All the best from my side. I hope you will definitely plan it in a better way, and you will convene in a better way, and you can do it beautifully. It will be a wonderful championship. We have discussed in our Sports Authority of India. Yes, last 2 days ago, we are having a meeting there in India, and they were very happy to know about the African country, and they have also assured from high ends any body will be there from Sports Authority, maybe from Government of India. They will also join you on that championship. Over to you, Sudhakarji. Thanks a lot. Congratulations and best wishes to you.
Thank you, Dr. Saab, and all members are welcome. Oh, okay. Yes, Sudhakar bhai, please.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the nice words, and we are encouraged by being introduced to all the alumni, and I'm very sure we are going to be benefited by their wisdom, skills, and expertise. We all look forward to that. Now, before I can call upon Abhijit ji, I have to bring in the Yogasana Bharat's very important position in the secretariat, Apurvaji. Please, for a few words, and you are now the co-host.
Namaste to all. My name is Apurva Maharaj from World Yogasana. बस सर ये सबको कहना चाहूंगी और सुधाकर जी को स्पेशली थैंक यू कहना चाहूंगी कि उन्होंने ये जिम्मेदारी बहुत अच्छे से निभाई. थैंक यू सुधाकर सर.
Thank you very much. So thanks, thank you very much, Apurvaji, for all the patience. You have been very kindly coordinating very well with the people from Africa with various aspirations and various issues coming forward, including some of which I would like to present here for the information of not only the coaches but also Dr. Saab. After seeing the simplified yogasanas, some of the people still feel that they need to be further simplified. This is what Africa is today. We are still in the process of evolving. And so we would request all the coaches to kindly take that particular perspective in view, depending on how much the participants will be in a position to cope up with, so that accordingly, if a majority of them are finding some of the asanas very difficult, that is our opening request on the very first day, that if possible, the same may be reviewed based on the recommendations and how exactly this is going to happen. I understand difficulties are there for anybody, everybody in coping up with all the yoga postures. But if one particular posture has been troubling anybody, everybody, while we are practicing during your sessions, that may call for an amount of reconsideration. This is our earnest request. Of course, World Yogasana reserves the right to review or retain the list of postures and all. So I can see the laughter smile on the faces of many of my African counterparts who are all with the view that yes, we need further simplification, at least for this particular session. So it is all up to you people. And now I invite Abhijit Bose ji to have his first today's session going, and we will. It is. I guess I have to make him the co-host so that he may be presenting some of the. Yes, he is now the co-host.
No need to. Today I'll go the traditional one in traditional method only, because there is no practical thing. So I'll go with a notebook and pen. Not necessary to make me co-host. Won't be sharing anything. It will be a exercise, brain exercise.
Welcome, sir.
Welcome, whatever convenient to you. Okay.
Namaste to all. Let us start the session. I put forward salutation to Swami Ramdev Ji Maharaj, the president of World Yogasana. And my namaste to Dr. Jaideep Arya Ji, Mahoday, and other seniors over here. Today the event, the time is there for a brief introduction to traditional events. I hope all of you have gone through the COP. Anybody haven't got the COP? Okay, we need to go through frequently, regularly even. Kindly have your notebook and pen. Why I'm doing this? This is the first session. It is mostly theory only. When the practical session comes, we'll have demonstration as well as video and audio sharing also. So that you note down, and after the session, maybe today or tomorrow, you can again search through the book so that it gets printed in your mind. because first time you are hearing may missed, but after just noting down, and then when you go through the COP, it gets registered over there. So I request everyone to have your notebook and pen. So if you have already gone through the COP, we'll go for the traditional one, the first basic introduction. I'm ready with, hopefully you all are. So let us start then. Okay. Now the traditional event, first how many events are there? In Bharat, we are doing with 5 events for a World Yogasana. It's a very fantastic opening. We got 12 events. How many? 12 events. Now here 8 events are individual events. 8 events are individual events, 2 pair events, and 2 group events. Clear? Anywhere you are getting stuck, or you can just raise your hand. And one more thing I would like to tell you. We, the resource persons, will be always with you because now the relation is there. Whenever you want to clear any doubt, please come through Sudhakarji or Dr. Jayaramji. We are always there to clear our doubt. It is our basic responsibility, rather moral responsibility. So we'll go for first the age group. So I told we are having 12 events. How many events? 12 events. Now here the individual events are 8 events. So in traditional, we are having 2 events, individual traditional and traditional group. There's an important call. Kindly excuse me. I'll just. So we'll go for traditional individual. So here it is for boys and girls as well. It is there. Then we have age group. How many age groups are there?
6.
5. How many?
5.
5. What are those? Sub-junior, junior, senior, masters, and veterans. I repeat again. Sub-junior, junior, seniors, masters, and veterans. Sub-junior age group is from 10 plus to 14, junior 14 plus to 18, senior 18 plus and above. And then comes masters 36 plus to 45 and 45 plus to 55, veteran. Now here the traditional events, these are for all. There are events are there, not for all, but the traditional events, the individual traditional events will be for all. Sub-junior, junior, senior, masters, and veterans. So at least this event everybody can take part. Correct? So smile for everyone. Okay, now age category we have already noted. And there are now the age group wise event, as I told you. Again, I repeat, 10 plus to 14, then 14 plus to 18, 18 plus and above. Like say those are fit, they can go for other things also. But some events are not for masters and veterans, seeing the age category, because they won't be able to do, as we are already getting the request to simplify the asanas. So, yeah, okay, I just taken another note. When we started in Bharat for the Yogasana competition, it was very difficult for the athletes, but they have picked up very fast, very fast. And I can see Dollyji and Raghavendra with you, the fantastic coaches they have been provided with you, and you will be doing fantastic. Not to just tell your athletes, coaches, within 6 months with the food habit and other practice, they'll be able to do these difficult asanas too. Okay. Now, the rounds. How many rounds we have in traditional event? There are 3 rounds. Because in some events, we have 2 rounds or just direct knockout. Here we'll be having 3 rounds. Quarterfinal, semi-final, and final. quarter-final, semi-final, and final. But one more thing for our organizer, as per the number of athletes and your situations over there, you can select the number of rounds. But it is there. Officially, we are having 3 rounds, quarterfinals, or you can say preliminary, then semi-final and final. And according to that, the number of athletes will be chosen, and that also depends upon the organizers and depends upon the number of athletes over there taking part. And then we have just for the judges, we have judges panel for traditional round. No, note down, please. We have 1 chief judge, 5 D judges for difficulty evaluation, difficulty judges, 5 difficulty judges. Then we have E judge or evaluator, 1 one-time judge, 1 scorer cum announcer, 1 stage manager. Total 10 members in the traditional panel. It is for the coaches and athletes, just for the information. Judges will be noting for this one. So this is the judges panel. And what is the FOB for traditional event? There is 25 square meter, 5 into 5. 5 into
Abhijit
Fine.
ji, sorry
Yes.
to interrupt you, but they are very new, all young, very young and young kids are there with us.
Yes.
They came here for something creative to be learned, and what they may not know the definition of FOP. So you must tell them what
that
is
is field of
FOP.
play. Field of
that
play.
they must know.
Sure. Sorry. Actually, I told because today is the introductory this one. So just theory, and when you will be going for elaborately, everything will be interesting.
Yes.
Maybe little dry today.
I will suggest that one posture should be practically taught to them, so that they can learn in some practical also. In future also, there must be one training session, practical training session by any of us, and then we'll go for the theory.
We'll assure you.
Yeah, Rihanna, could you want to share something?
I said I didn't understand what he said.
That's what. We are just thinking that we should start the session with practical training of the posture, 1 or 2 postures. And then we'll come to the theory part of this. When one person will perform, then you can come to learn and think. Apurva ji, just come with a video of one traditional presentation.
जी गुरुजी.
You just arrange. Until then, Abhijit, you please continue for next 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, we will play a video how traditional championship, how athletes perform during traditional event. We will try to present before all of you through a video session. Over to you, Abhijit ji.
Thank you, ji. So there is, I told that FOP, there is field of play. It is 5 meter into 5 meter. It is 25 square meter. The traditional Yogasana event. 3 rounds. There are 3 rounds, as you already mentioned. So we are having 2 types of asanas to be performed. Those are compulsory asanas and optional asanas. So in different rounds, we are having different number of asanas to be performed. In quarterfinal round, we are having for all. Here, it is 5 compulsory asanas and 2 optional asanas. Note down, please. It is all there in COP. Just introduction of traditional event. So I was just going through only this dry thing only. When the practical thing will come, obviously we'll go with the video. So I didn't arrange for that. And hopefully afterwards you will be able to get one for everybody's understanding the things. So now for the semi-final when you go, it is the same. 5 compulsory asanas and 2 optional asanas. In a Yogasana traditional event, we have to perform, the athletes have to perform 5 asanas. So according to the round, the number of asanas will be differing, compulsory and optional. So in quarterfinal or the preliminary round and the semi-final, it is 5 and 2. And when in the final round, it will be 4 compulsory asanas and 3 optional asanas. Till now, any doubt? All the things will be repeated in next classes. So there is no problem that today only you have to understand. It will be repeated frequently to get it registered very clearly, because it is required for the judges, for the coaches, as well as for the athletes too, because you have to understand the things. Now, in final, there are 7 asanas and 4 compulsory and 3 optional asanas. Now here, what are the compulsory asanas and optional asanas? Compulsory asanas are those asanas where there is no change. What are the asanas are given? We have to do that. There is no change, no excuse. We have to do that, those asanas. But optional asanas, we have 250 optional asanas. So there, the asanas categories are there. 5 categories of asanas are there. Actually, asanas are there only 3 types, basically. There is bend, balance, and twist. So the bend, backward bending, we have body twist, and balance, hand balance, and leg balance. And these 5 major categories are again subdivided into 2. So like that, we are having 10 charts of asanas, each chart containing 25 asanas, total 250 asanas. They're having different difficulty categories: category A, category B, category C, category D, and category E. So as per the level.
Abhijit, I think we can present the COP also. Apurva, can you plan to come share the COP? A category, B category, C or D and E categories, so that our, because Abhijit, they are not the
Raghavendra ji is ready for sharing the screen.
Raghavendra, please.
Sir, can you make me host so that I can share?
Yeah, sure.
Just
is it the one with your smiling face and red t-shirt? That's the one I cope in. Raghavendra?
No, Raghavendra is here, raising his hand.
Okay, okay.
In the blue, white blue.
One second. Yes. He's the co-host now.
Thank you, sir.
In future, all of you just please take in the consideration that we should present in a practical manner, not in a theoretical manner, because they are kids all. They will not like this type of session.
Sudhakar sir, can you please give the host to other number which raised the hand?
Yes. Yes. Done. You want co-host or host?
Co-host is okay.
Done.
Raghavandji, thank you. So here are the optional asanas. You can see the forward bending. So there are two types of forward bending, one for standing and one floor. So here you can see the asanas are there. A category, B, C, D, and E. These are having their base value. So this is the simplest one. We have in quarterfinal level A, B, C, and then semi-final A, B, C, D, and the athlete can go for A, B, C, D, E in final. So here, when the athlete chooses the E category, they are getting the base value 1. So how it happens, just for your knowledge sake, information 2. Each asana, it is judged by D judges out of 10 marks. So whatever marks given by the judges, then again it is multiplied by the base value of the asana. So when it is of E group, when it is done in the final championship and final round, so whatever D judges are giving, the athletes are getting into 1, so the full mark they are getting. But in ABC, so it depends upon the difficulty, how much they can do. So it is given each chart 25 asanas. Raghavandji, can you just scroll down? We can see just slowly. So these are all forward bending asanas in standing. And then next come the forward bending asanas in floor. So they are on the floor, sitting or lying, is on the floor. All the charts are having 5 categories of A, B, C, D, E, and the major categories are divided into 2 categories. Now, just for your understanding to remember, let us go with first bend. The first category asana, bend. So bend means forward bend, backward bend. That is, these 2 are major categories. Then comes subcategory, standing and floor. These are to understand, to remember how many the 10 charts are there. What are the 10 charts are there? Bend, forward, backward, and then subdivided into standing and floor. The next comes, this is backward bend. You can see the standing. The codes are there, like say BBS, backward bend standing. And when athletes, they have to code their asana. So here the optional asana, they put like say BBA, or then this can BBS and 1. A1 means the asana number A, category A, and asana number 1. The first asana, left side upper top corner. If they have to give the code, they have to give BBS and the first line, last one, there is E category, E1. So that way, the evaluator knows that which asana it is to be done, and they check accordingly the same asana has been done or not. If sequence change, then other things it will be taught later. Kindly scroll down. So it is backward bend. Then comes, go to twist body. Okay, then comes backward bend floor, as I told, floor and standing. Then comes twist body. So except the bend, the forward bend and backward bend, it is having floor and standing. But the rest of 3, twist body, and then hand balance and leg balance, they are having forward and backward. Forward bending and backward bending, those asanas are having subcategories of standing and floor, but the twist body and hand balance and leg balance, they are having subcategories as bend, forward and backward. So don't get confused this one, only the first one. So again, I just repeat, forward bend, standing and floor, backward bend, standing and floor. Now rest 3, please come to twist body. So here twist body, you can see it is backward bend and forward bend. It is a floor, actually it is forward bend. Then please come to the next one, please. Here it is. See the backward bend. Twist body. Some changes are there. I will come back to you. There is called floor and balance. Let us go to the balance. Raghavendra, please. This is called leg balance, backward bend. And same, we are having 25 asanas, 5 asana for each category. And then all in forward bending, and then leg balance, forward bend and backward bend asanas, 5 asana for each group. And the last one, please. The hand balance, forward bend, and then hand balance, backward bend. And you can see that each page is having 25 asanas, 5 asanas for each group, or each category, A, B, C, D, and E. That's all for asanas. And Raghavendra, kindly go to the traditional Yogasana event where we see for the seconds they have to perform for. It is before this one, before this chart. No, before. Up. Scroll up, please. Before the asana chart, it is there.
Abhijit sir, can I disturb you for a while?
Sure, Ji.
There is a separate list of compulsory and optional asanas circulated to us for the tournament. If you are showing us very complicated ones, all my people will fly away now. Because we are not so very professional, we are not so very excellent. So you please, my request to you, sorry, you are muted. My request to you is please try to go through that list which they have shared with us, and try to show only those asanas so that people do not get scared.
Okay, I would like to mention that when we will be just getting you to the key judging points of each asanas, we will be showing those asanas to you. Not to worry for that one. When we will be going for key judging points of each asanas. For compulsory asanas and for optional asanas, that time it will be clearly told to you, and the key markings also will be told. Today we are from the COP, we are just showing to you.
Yeah, that is what is scaring them.
No,
COP, I know, traditional list which we attended 2 other classes, we were
Sir,
aware
can
of
I
these
disturb?
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dolly ji, please go ahead.
Yeah, Raghavendra.
Dolly.
Yeah, please share that which Apurva has shared with us, that compulsory and optional asanas, not these one, because we have to, go with that particular asanas which we have got it from Apurva Maharaj ji, right? तो एक बार वो share कीजिएगा.
Please just clarify once whether this is the concerned PDF or not.
Yes.
Is this the same one?
Yes.
Okay, just a moment.
Yes, Raghavendra, thank you.
Yes, sir. You can please continue.
So we're going to see these asanas. I just tell you that for each asana, when the key judging points will be discussed, and that time each asana will be discussed very elaborately. Today, just it is the introduction. So these are the compulsory asanas. Raghavendra ji, you can just scroll down slowly. So this is quarterfinal round. There will be 5 asanas. And in semi-final also we are having 5 asanas. So we can see the major categories: this forward bend, backward bend, twist, balance. And then one supine position. Well, we are on our back, it is supine position, and we are when we are on stomach, it's called prone position asana. These are compulsory asana or sub-junior. We can see we have seen the quarterfinal round. Now here the semi-final and final round asanas are there. Can you just up a little? With little effort, I think this asana will be able to be done. Okay, some asanas, they are like the Purna Chakrasana. See, everybody will be at the same level and the athletes will be improving it gradually. Not totally worry for that one. In our in Bharat also it happened initially. Some people who practiced from childhood, they did really well. And then now everybody is just getting into the same platform. So as I told, in final, there will be 4 optional asana and 3 compulsory asanas. 4 compulsory asana and 3 optional asanas. And in semi-final, there are 5 compulsory asanas. So next comes, as per the age, it is there. We can see the different asanas. So I just tell you the timing now. These are the asana charts you can see you already have. So we'll go for key judging point of each asanas, each category. We'll explain it elaborately. Now the traditional Yogasana asanas when the competition is there. Now for all the rounds, the first round for compulsory asanas, it is 45 seconds preliminary rounds for all the ages group. And then for semi-final round, it is 30 seconds for holding time. And for final, it is 30 seconds for compulsory asanas. And for optional asanas, in each rounds, preliminary or quarterfinal, and then semi-final and final, it will be 15 seconds only. You can see the optional asanas are very difficult. So the holding time also will be very less, 15 seconds in each round. So with this, I conclude my today's presentation. I understand a very dry and boring session, just because the introduction only. So here it will be little bit of interesting thing will be coming from Apurvaji. Are you ready with the video?
Yes, sir.
So we can start the video now. Sudhakarji.
Yeah, I'm making her the co-host. She's already the co-host.
Apurvaji, over to you. Thank you so much. Anything there, we will be explaining to it.
गुजरात में पहली बार राष्ट्रीय खेल और राष्ट्रीय खेलों में पहली बार योगासन प्रतियोगिता। ये सेमीफाइनल राउंड है और शुरुआत रहेगी ट्रेडिशनल राउंड से, यानी पारंपरिक योगा के प्रस्तुतिकरण से शुरुआत होगी। और योगासन प्रतियोगिता में पहला जो कैंडिडेट है वो गुजरात से है। सब कुछ अच्छा होने जा रहा है, सब कुछ बेहतर तरीके से शुरू होने जा रहा है। और यह है पूजा पटेल। पूजा पटेल कुल मिलाकर 45 सेकंड पूजा पटेल को मिलेंगे। हर कैंडिडेट को 45 सेकंड मिला करते हैं। इसमें कुल मिलाकर 7 आसन अपनाने होंगे। 4 आसन कंपलसरी रहेंगे और 3 ऑप्शनल आसन रहेंगे। धीरे धीरे सारी जानकारी आप तक पहुंचेगी। समय शुरू हुआ पूजा पटेल का। 4 कंपल्सरी आसन और
Why are you not a करोड़पति? आप करोड़पति क्यों नहीं हो? यार बच्चा बच्चा करोड़पति बन रहा है। Young kids are making crore plus.
और उसके बाद 3 वैकल्पिक यानी ऑप्शनल आसन। चार कंपलसरी जो आसन हैं उनके नाम मैं बहुत जल्दी से बता दूं। एक
I can't hear it.
साउंड में प्रॉब्लम है।
What we have already seen, it is the semi-final round. It was in Ahmedabad, Nationals Yogasana Bharat. It was conducting first time nationals. So Pooja Patel, who got was a gold medal winner of national event. So she was doing Ek Pada Skandasana, one leg putting over the. So it is a very difficult one. So there for the semi-final round, they can choose up to A, B, C, D, E category. So she has chosen an E category asana because of the maybe subnet connection problem. It could not be played properly. So that way, when the asana is there, athlete has to go do the namaste, the starting, and the asana is done, and the judges, the 10 panel judges.
Abhijit sir, can I share my screen with the pujas?
हाँ जी डॉली जी प्लीज।
सुधाकर भैया
जी
आप एक बार मुझे कोर्स बनाइए। आई शेयर माय स्क्रीन।
जी डन।
हाँ जी टाइम टेबल लगाओ।
As you can see on the screen, it is Urdhva Kukutasana. It is called Padma Vakasana also it is called. Now the T judge is taking time. They say it is, the T judge says your time starts. From there, it is the same from down on the compulsory asana. Athletes has to hold it for 45 seconds. So the T judge says relax, and the athletes gets into descending mode. So the time starts after getting the sthiti position, and after getting the relax. Then they get into descending mode. So 7 asanas are there. If you want to see for all the 7 asanas, it will take around 10 minutes. You might have noticed it was optional asana. So it was for 15 seconds holding time. Dolly ji, धन्यवाद. Thank you. Sudhakar ji, the presentation is over. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And all of you, please note, all of you, the participants who are going to the tournament, please note, none of the compulsory events shown there is there on our list. The video is showing some of the compulsory asanas of different difficulty level, which are not in our syllabus. Please do not get disheartened. This is only as an example. The
Excuse me.
list is going to be discussed in detail from tomorrow onwards. When tomorrow and day after, we are going to have Mr. Raghavendra taking the class. That is when all your doubts, questions will be clarified. Many of them are having in their mind how many compulsory asanas, how many optional asanas, what is the list of compulsory asanas, what is the list of optional asanas that we have to go for. The video just we have seen is of a very great difficulty level, which is not going to be part of your curriculum.
Sudhakar ji, excuse me.
This time.
These are of optional asanas.
Yes.
Optional difficulty asanas.
Yeah.
So this won't be there.
Yeah, 4 compulsory asanas also were there, which are of different stage. So that being
For
the
information, she is the gold medalist, so she has chosen the most difficult one. So
right,
not
sir.
to worry for that.
Right, sir. But why are you scaring us with so difficult?
No,
Sir, we have motivate African. Yes, we have motivate with the high. It's okay. We
that
don't.
they'll be able to do
We
it.
are, yes, we are going with the gradually, but
Yeah,
we
I
have
understand.
shown the how they are performing. You know, one by one asana.
Exactly.
Your like the all compulsory asana, they will perform accordingly. Their compulsory and optional. But this is just you know, Abhijit just wanted to share. We just wanted to show the sample of the tournament, how it will happen.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got the spirit. We got the spirit, and I just wanted to clarify to all those children who are watching with awe and surprise. When can we reach that stage? Don't worry, children. You are all not very bad. When we are talking about the list that is meant for you, you are going to do it very, very well. And one more thing, I would like to clarify. The people who are in the senior categories, they are more worried than the children. Naturally, because the flexibility levels differ. Please understand the flexibility levels expected in the junior, sub-junior categories is more than the seniors. So it is going to be further easy for the seniors. So don't have to be disheartened. And from tomorrow onwards, we are going to have a practical session, one after the other, showing out of what asanas have been listed for us exclusively. This is a general demonstration given to give you a total grasp of what is to happen. Now, I guess we can now close the session for the first day with a Shanti part, unless Jairam Bhai has something to say.
Yes, good evening once again to everybody. Whatever the first screen was shown by Dolly and this our Abhijit had told that some our asanas like Halasan, Gaumukhasan, that type of standard asanas are also there in that what Sudhakarji had briefed. So that this was shown was the gold medalist asan, just as an example. Our standard practicing asan will also be there, and some more asan will be included, which will be taught, trained, and practiced well. Not to worry there. With this, I'm okay for proceeding for closing.
Shanti Bhatt. Om yo shanti antarikshagam shanti prithvi shantir apaha shantir oshadhayah shantir vanaspatayah shantir vishve devah shantir brahma shanti sarvagam shanti shantireva shanti Sama Shanti Ridhi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Thank you, everybody. Please do report in time tomorrow, following all the rules so that we make the job of our coaches very, very easy. Good night to all of you. Thank you all. Thank
Yes.
you to the coaches. Everybody.
Report minimum 5 minutes before the standard time, please.
Yes.
Yes.
We are also
Thank
thanking
you.
all the World
Thank you.
Yogasana
Thank you.
representatives.
Thank you, Sudhakar Bhaiya, Jairam Bhaiya, Abhijit Bhaiya. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Purva.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All the best and good night. Good night for today.